Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, he's not bad. We speak Hebrew.
אז הם מחליקים פה עוד שנייה אחת שברתי את הרגליים. These elections are internal Palestinian matter, but I have reassured the Secretary today that Israel will do everything in its power to ensure their smooth running. At the same time, I warn the Secretary against the efforts of some in the international community to skip phases in the roadmap, thus ignoring the crucial Palestinian obligation under Phase 1 to combat terror and incitement. There can be no shortcuts in the process. Every success in the future. Thank you very much. Good morning,
Good morning, how are you?
The questions discussed really related to the return to the peace process, the necessary support for our free elections, to have elections for presidential, legislative and local elections. That requires the voting of East Jerusalemites, and that requires real security and pulling out of the cities and villages by the Israeli forces.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to be back.
My first question is that can you give us some detail?
I am very pleased to learn from them how seriously they're taking the upcoming election that will be held on the 9th of January. And I'm pleased with the level of coordination and cooperation that now exists between the Israeli government and the Palestinian Authority to make sure that those elections can be held. Security was discussed in both Jerusalem this morning and here at Jericho. In order for this process to move forward and for us to achieve our goals of a Palestinian state that will be living in peace side by side with Israel, we have to make sure that terrorists are not permitted to once again stop this process. Both sides understand the need for ending terror and ending the incitement to terror and providing security for people so that they can live safely in their homes, wherever those homes may be in this land.